Hello, my name is Juan Felipe Gaviria. I'm a student of architecture from ninth semester. To introduce this video and to introduce myself, I wanted to bring you to Villa de Leyva, one of my favorite cities in Colombia. It's a colonial city, very close to Bogota, and I like it very much because it's full of people and it has like a very interesting lifestyle in which you feel like you were like 400 years ago in time.
Football is my greatest passion. This sport comes from England and has been played since 1863. The history tells that this sport comes from Kemari, a traditional ancient sport played in Japan since 1300s. As a sport, has had lots of influence in history of humanity. Actually, soccer is the sport that has been watched on TV the most along history. The most important teams worldwide are Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester United, Boca Juniors, River Plate, and Santos from Brazil. My favorite and most important event of soccer worldwide is the FIFA World Cup. This event is played each 4 years in a different country and joins entire nations toward the sport and toward supporting their national teams, always with peace and well played soccer. Personally, my favorite and happiest 2 months in the world are the 2 months each 4 years that is the FIFA World Cup.
Okay, soccer is my favorite sport. I like it very much. Since I was a kid, I like to play it and to see it very much. I'm gonna tell you about my favorite teams. My favorite team is Selección Colombia. I like to see it very much. And I think it's the best national team ever. And I think we can win the next World Cup in Qatar. This is the shirt from Roberto Carlos, one of my greatest idols. I think he is one of the best defenders have played soccer ever, and I like him very much. I also like Ronaldinho. I think he is one of the best of the whole history of soccer. I like James Rodriguez. He's my favorite Colombian soccer player. I think he's very good. From Argentina, I like Boca Juniors and its player Rodrigo Palacio. I like him very much. And from Colombia, my favorite team is Atlético Nacional.
Soccer stadiums is a topic in which my greatest passion and my career connect, because it's when the architecture plays an important role in soccer. My favorite two stadiums in the world are the Santiago Bernabéu in Spain. This stadium is from the team Real Madrid, and it's a very mythic stadium. It has lots of story to tell. In the other side, in South America, in Argentina, is the Bombonera, the stadium from the team Boca Juniors, the most important stadium in South America and one of my favorite ones. As an architect, I believe the stadiums have a problem, and is that plenty of them are not made by an architect that understands the real things about football. They see it as a normal building, and I believe it's much more than that. The stadiums are buildings in which soccer players go play soccer and their supporters go and support their team in different ways depending of their culture. In Argentina, the stadium La Bombonera has a very characteristic way to see soccer. The architect Ivan Pulisic from Russia made and designed this stadium thinking in intimidating the rivals that go and play against Boca Juniors. I find this very interesting because plenty of football players have talked about what they feel when they play in the Bombonera, and it's really hard, it's difficult. and that makes Boca Juniors a very strong team when they're at home. There are plenty of testimonies and stories to tell in this stadium. One of them, and the one I like the most, is when Diego Armando Maradona came back to football after leaving his drug problem and played with Boca Juniors, with this stadium totally full singing his name. Dale Diego, oh, 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 dale Diego. Finally, I want to show you an example of how it feels being in La Bombonera. Football, it's a complete part of Argentinian culture. That makes this stadium very interesting. Each of the people that go there and sing to Boca Juniors make football part of their lives. And the stadium, something similar to a church, something very important in which you have to sing, you have to support, and you have to be part of the team. Even the hooligans of Boca Juniors are called the player number 12 because they feel that they play an important role in the matches of this team. Finally, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that architecture of stadiums makes big changes to make football great and experiences like this more often.